orchard.
Holy shit, there's some sort of...
to Rivia seeking his lover of yore, the sorceress Yennefer. She'd eluded him for years, but now seemed just a few steps ahead.
Sorry about this suddenness, people, but I did not know this would happen, so I just really jumped for the record button. Sorry about that. Hello, people. This is our cover. This Let's Play Witcher 3 Blind, where I did not expect that to happen. That's a really fucking cool feature. And I'll make sure to include in the... Garrett, did you just shrink? No, I guess you were just standing there. Anyway, what was it? Yes. Also, I think I forgot to say this last time, but this game was gifted to me by Cidian51. I think it was 51 anyway. So many thanks for that. I'm sorry if I forgot to say it last time. I can't remember, so better safe than sorry. Anyway. Yes, can I help you? I didn't drink.
Then
what
fuck off. Don't want your kind here.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
No, you
If
couldn't.
I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Not too late to surrender.
You're dead!
I won't even use my powers. I'll just use my fucking fists. I don't even need my weapons to take on you. Oh, my game's saved. Man, are you guys dead? Did I kill them? Ah, they're probably just knocked out.
What did our Ernest prophesy for Eternus Tozer? That war was nigh. Like he wouldn't live to see it himself.
Well, that reminds me, I'm like an... Well, this is my inventory. Fair enough. Travel back. Item types. That's... Okay. Yes. Yes. Yep. 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 On F. Okay. Great. So what's this? Torch. Okay. Do we have like glossary? Beastia. Flawless asked if there was one of those, and if there was, if I could read them, which I don't mind. Let's see. Griffin, a hybrid. Guess that means it's a sort of chimera then. Aye, half eagle, half tomcat, just like on the Lord's Crest, except this one was carrying me dead cows instead of a scepter. Griffin attack witness name unknown. Griffin were once only found behind mountains where they would hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their land, however, soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still aware of main roads and towns, where folk with the mean to hire a witch like to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to often count pests known throughout the northern realms, especially hated of the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch griffins. Oh, there's a tutorial in process, you know. Grapeshot bombs, hybrid oil, and art signs. Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap they eat you too, chop you up for a ghoulish stew. Children's rhyme. Ghouls and graviers are hard to describe. In part, they resemble humans, yet on the whole they are the utter negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all four like dogs or badgers. Though they are eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only, an insatiable craving for human flesh. Hello. You okay, miss? Anyway, I hope you don't mind if I just have these mushrooms out here.
Looking for trouble?
Well, I'm a witcher. That's kind of a thing I do.
Will you raise a glass with me?
It's Dervan now.
Damn, dear, stick the bark
D-E-R-V-A-N.
off the trees again.
Goimar.
What do you mean? I know what they named you at your cutting. What kind of name is that anyway? Dervan.
Nilfgaard. My gran was from Nazaire.
Oh, so that's how it is. Then by my leave, Master Dervan, may the Gold Sun guide you far away from my land. May the sun shine upon you.
Okay, tensions are running high. I'll just gather up some wildflowers. I don't think that's theft if I'll just make sure not to take them to somebody's garden. Hey! Just doing some stretches? That's fine. Oh, there's a notice board. I just remembered there was probably one of those around. Should probably go check that, see if there's anything we can earn some coin on. So have your horse come to you, press X. That's fine.
Tavern's empty, not like before. Where's Elsa get her coin? Oh, the Blackens, I'm telling you.
Notice board. Girls and Olympics supposed to keep a close eye on this around since the travel. They never knows when you run into someone or something of interest. Perhaps in distress, a merchant peddling rare wares, or a nest of pest moths. So the case marked on your map with the following icons. Okay.
What do you say? By all gods! Who taught you that? Kings do the fighting.
Chetty!
Now listen carefully. Peasants do the... Never to sing that rhyme again. Never. And you're not to play with Chetty no more.
But Chetty's my best mate!
Chetty's a little fool who will get us all killed. I see you with him again and you'll regret it. Damn, dear, stick the bark off the trees again.
Wow. Well, just one voter, Captain Peter Gwynlew, that it might be known that enlistment in the Imperial Army is now open. Crews can provide with room, board, and regular pay. The greatest payment of all is the honor of serving Emperor Bar Emrys, Deathwin Adan Uncan Ep Morbud. Well, I can only presume that the scribe had a stroke there. The once enlisted recruit will be trained under the tutelage of the Empire's greatest strategist. Recruits' families will be assured sufficient sustenance for the entire time of the service. In case of the death of Theodora, they will receive a lifelong pension. Okay. The Imperial Edict number 18/45. Let it ever be known that the order of His Imperial Majesty's High Command, all able-bodied men of White Orchard must present themselves at the village inn, equipped with a shovel, hoe, or pickaxe of their own provision. The fields near the village are littered with corpses, and given the warm spring we are currently experiencing, the High Command fear the rotting bodies might bring contagion to the village. This time is proof to the residents of White Orchard that the new ruler care for their safety shall defend them not only from bandits but also from disease by introducing measures which would have long been standard in the civilized world. And men refuse to comply with all will be flogged and put in the stock. Signed, Captain Peter Gwynlew. Yes. Very civilized. Wanted, deserter. Last night a soldier fled from the armed camp on the cover of darkness. A wanted man recruited recently volunteered to join his Imperial Majesty's service goes by the name of Otrin. He claimed to be a Kedvedi by birth, but said Ken Hensel's misrule had convinced him to join the Imperial Army. He was part of said institution for a mere 2 days, but managed to eat and drink enough in that time for an entire regiment of dragoons. And information about this deserter's present location is to report to the garrison at once. Description: modest, mature, wiry, with thinning hair. Inflating his undergarments by squeezing out through the latrine drainage system and probably thus reeked like an old boar. Characteristic marks can be recognized by his voice, which has the telltale rasp of a hard and alcoholic. Anyone found providing shelter or sustenance to this disorder will be subject to a summary court-martial. Looking to borrow a plow. Hey lads, for any among you can lend me a plow? Fingers mine smack against the stone, I feel so hard to bend halfway. I may have been tamed if I know how to fix it or plow my field without it. Brother missing. Bastian, my brother, went off to fight the Black Ones. I have reason to think he stood in the great battle nearby. He's not returned to this day. Like many others, you'll say, and you'll be in the right. But if he fell, and I know it's likely he did, I'd give him up to the ground at least, like our fathers have done always. I'd bury him beneath the barrow where our parents lie, and not leave his corpse to be eaten by the corpses prowling the battleground. So seek a man brave, able with a sword, and willing to venture out with me to find Bastian. Won't pay much, but I'm not much to give. But I'm not stained with gratitude, sure to show it a plenty. Any man will tell, look for a raised hut along the road to White Orchard just near the bridge. Mid-camp there. Contract, Devil by the Will. Good folk, I know there's a war on an air, and man's got trouble enough in this earth, but perhaps there's one of you who would help the father I need. I shouldn't know how the well in the ruined village of the Devil Bagasi will a jealous fury. If you don't know, well, come ask and I'll tell you all about it. Whoever tries to live most away from the well will get a fat purse full of gold. There's no tariff, it's an urgent matter. As much as the fun world dense forest and fog-clad swamps. Whenever you peruse the notice boards, question markers will appear on your minimap to indicate potential areas interesting at places. Seek them out, learn what secrets they hold. Oh, let's see. We'll be marking a world map. Come to a current objective, press tab. Draw map, blip. Current objectives marked, available quest to mark blip. Here you can see, boom. Okay. Apparently supposed to become the best Kven player possible. Well, let's go here. Set this one as active. Yep.
Come on!
What the fuck am I to do? Eh? What?
When one of your quests is updated, a notification will appear on the left side of the screen. If you are not currently tracking an upload request, you can press visuals on tracking it.
What happened here?
Oh, got a wee bit chilly the night, so I set fire to my forge. Got it nice and roaring. Roasted some wieners. What do you think happened, dimwit? Some bugger set alight me workshop. I've lost everything. Everything!
Oh, apologies. I did not mean to insult you.
Sorry. Any suspects?
Whole damned village. I've lived here half a century. Thought they saw me as one of their own. But everything changed when the Black Ones came. I'm the only smith around, so I got to service their garrison. Bang dents out of plate, shoe horses. That sort of thing. Nilfgaardians don't pay me a bloody copper. Just give me supplies and orders. The humans can't fathom that. They think I'm getting rich off their misfortune. That I sleep on a pile of gold like a ploughing dragon. They've stopped talking to me. Spit when I pass. And now this...
Yeah, that's just not fucking fair. Well, I'll help. I have to take a price, but...
I can find your arsonist, provided you're willing to pay.
I've not much left, but I'll give you all if you bring me that horse in, so that he gets what he deserves.
Look,
The night of the fire, I heard movement outside my hut. Went out to see if I could find any tracks, but found nothing. But then I haven't got cat eyes, have I? Good luck.
Thank you. Also, I adjust my prices depending on who I'm dealing with. Oh yeah, I already know that game.